Hi Virgo, this is your forecast for the month of October 2017. If you have visited me before, I'd like to thank you for returning, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, or Virgo Moon. It might also be helpful for you to watch your rising and moon sign. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages with videos for love, finance, and other readings. Now, the underlying energy is this Nine of Swords. So there is some worry, some anxiety on your part. You're going over something. Now, it could be, again, if there were some health issues, somebody is ill or they're facing surgery. And so you may be worried about that. You may be under some extreme stress and feeling, all manner of emotions, depression, sorrow, pain. Now, it's possible that some of these fears are unfounded, that you're just imagining the worst. And maybe there's a sense of guilt about something, especially if there were issues where somebody's feeling like they didn't get their fair share. There's also, the possibility that you're dealing with something serious connected to illness. And so it's really wearing on you. But this is about having, hope for the future in the best possible way. So there's something that you want. You have a vision. There's something that you want to make happen. And it's very important to you, either this pursuit or this connection. And it's making it difficult for you to see the truth about the situation. And so what you're doing is you're going over and over and over in your mind and playing out events, conversations, dialogues, thoughts, and it's wearing on you. It's affecting your health. So this is a month where, periodically you will need to break away from everything and recharge your batteries and get a grip on your perspective. Because regardless of what your situation appears to be on the surface, you really do have more options than you think. And it could be that you're not considering everything for whatever reason. Maybe your emotions are getting in the way, or you're preoccupied to the point that you can't see clearly. But there are some other choices. Maybe it's your pride that's not letting you, take that. And maybe that has to do with issues of charity or benevolence. Or maybe your emotions are getting in the way. That Knight of Wands is very passionate. Or maybe your principles, you're trying to stand on principle. The Knight of Swords, is very analytical about something. And so you have the opportunity this month for success, to attain something. And perhaps you're worried about that. You're worried about the recognition you'll receive. But it may be time for you to stop struggling and accept a situation for what it is. In some cases, again, if you're trying to step in to protect someone, it may be necessary to let other people live their lives the way they see fit and to do their own battle rather than you stepping in. So you are going to have to allow somebody the freedom to live as they choose, whether you agree with it or not. So the less willing you are to consider other choices, other paths, other alternatives, the longer you're going to be tied to this sense of anxiety. So there's something that you want, and this, all-out focus on obtaining it, getting the situation to play out the way you want, is keeping you from recognizing that the consequences of that may not be what you want. And so this obsession is becoming an unhealthy preoccupation for you. So this is going to be a challenging month for you, where you're going to have to tie up some loose ends. There are definitely going to be some issues that you were hoping to avoid, and you're going to have to deal with those. And they connect to your future, your independence, your destiny, and the possibility that you're encountering situations that have the power to change your life, and also the people that are involved in your destiny. The good news is you have no majors, and so you are very much in control of a situation, whether it feels like that or not to you. You're doing some type of review, whether that is over your finances, your health, an opportunity, maybe travel. It could be to exonerate yourself, to prove a point to someone. You have this opportunity, and either you can take it or not, but trust your instincts in order to guide you, because others will step in to claim your power if you don't. There's some type of dilemma that you're facing. There's some anxiety that you feel, either about traveling or about communication or about some intellectual or legal issue that is troubling you. In fact, some of you are dealing with a legal or a court case, and you're worried about that. Others of you are simply on conflicting missions. Those two nights, you don't know whether you should go with your heart or you should go with your head. But whatever it is, things are playing out. Something is unfolding just as it should. You have a number 6 in the beginning, and after that 3 of Wands, there's this progression from 7, 8, 9. So there's an important progression of events. So right now, life is supporting you toward this strong move in furthering your goals. And being practical, remaining practical, is going to ensure your long-term success. So for many of you, you're very confident, whether you're worried or not, whether there's any anguish or guilt or whatever, you still have strong self-confidence. You believe in what you're doing. It may be right or wrong, but you've already bought in. So you are driven by your passion, your impulse, and you are acting on your instincts because deep inside you feel that you can't fail. And that may very well be true, Virgo.